Welcome to another episode of PC Building Simulator. In the last episode, we built an all MSI PC with SLI 3090s in it. If you missed that episode and you want to go back and check it out, I'll put a link up in the upper right hand corner so you can do so. Well, let's hop into the email here. Let's see what we can work on today. I thought I saw something that was due tomorrow. Let's do this repair. It says, hello, there's something wrong with my PC. There was this burning smell and now nothing works. Can you get that done by tomorrow? I know used parts can be cheaper, but I'd like new ones, please. Those plastic green cables look really nice. Many thanks, Lorraine. So a budget of $1,400 to replace the CPU and the hard drive. And they want it done by tomorrow. Oh, of course they do. I'm pretty sure we can make that happen, but let's look at the stats real quick. So they've got a Ryzen 9 3950X and a 1TB Seagate Barracuda. Okay. Let's go ahead and accept that one, and then let's hop over to the shop real quick. Let's just go ahead and add... Whoa, what am I doing here? They had a 3950X and a 1TB storage. 1TB Seagate Barracuda right here, $60. Let's go ahead and add both of those to the cart. Then I don't have to worry about it here in a bit. And then let's find a build. What's this? Euro Truck Simulator 2? Absolutely. Let's do this one. It says, I hear you work with computers, so I need a new PC. I need 60 FPS in Euro Truck Simulator 2. Well, of course you do. You can't drive at less than 60 FPS. Come on now. Could you get that done in 7 days? Have you heard of Intel? They're meant to be pretty good. Don't try and pass off any used parts. I want all new stuff. Okay, so a budget of $4,000 to play a Euro Truck Simulator 2 at recommended spec. Let's take a look at will it run. I'm pretty sure the specifications for this are pretty low. Recommended spec, 4 gigs of RAM, 3 gigs of VRAM, 2 gigs of storage, a Ryzen 5 1400, and an AMD Radeon R9 283 gig. Well, I'm sure for $4,000 we can build something way nicer than this. Plus, they don't want AMD, they want Intel. So we'll have to get something Intel going for them. Let's go ahead and accept that one. So I'm going to hop into the shop here. I'm going to get some parts together for this build for ETS2. And as soon as I've got all the parts in the shopping cart, I will come right back and show you. All right, so we've got the Ryzen 9 3950X and the 1TB Seagate Barracuda for the repair, as we talked about earlier. For this ETS2 build, we've got the ASRock Z590M Phantom Gaming 4 motherboard, an i7-10700. That's the non-case, so it's not overclockable. We're going to use the AlphaCool Esbear. I don't know. It's German. Aurora 280 AIO water cooler. We've got 2 sticks of ADATA Spectrix D60G RGB RAM at 16 gigs, 3200 megahertz. We're going to put a Zotac Gaming RTX 3070 in there. It's the Amp Hollow. Got a 1000 watt EVGA power supply, a 2TB Patriot Viper M.2 drive, 4TB Seagate Barracuda. We're going to put all that in the Ragentech Payne, I'm assuming that's how you say that, M case. I haven't built in this case in a long time. It's actually a pretty dang nice case. And then with this series kind of winding down because PC Building Simulator 2's come out and all that kind of stuff, again, this will eventually end. I don't exactly know when, but it will. There's some things I realized I haven't done yet in this game. One of those things was to buy all the cables. So here's all the cables I don't own. It's like $8,000 worth of cables, I think. Let's see. Let's go over here. Cables. So, I mean, scrolling through here, I've got a bunch that are owned, but there's a lot, especially a lot of expensive ones, the $400 cables. There's a bunch of these that I don't own. So I figured it'd be fun, since we got $190,000 in the account, I thought it would be fun to go ahead and purchase all those cables. So we're gonna own all the cables now. Okay, so 15 G's. Man, that kind of hurts. Kind of hurts for cables, but we're gonna do that for next day delivery. We got everything for the build. We got everything for the repair. Let's go ahead and buy it now. Let's. Oh, I popped an achievement. I don't know what it is. It shows up way over in the bottom right-hand corner. It only popped up for a moment. Anyway, let's make sure we've got the repair. Okay, it's in transit. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Let's go in the day. We can get everything in, all these cables and all that stuff too, and we can get to work. All right, go to work. This is the first time I think ever that 3 boxes would probably be not overkill. Also got some stuff from PC Bay. Got an RTX 2080 Ti. That's nice. And I guess that was it, because that's for the repair. There's a lot of stuff in here. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's grab the sticky note for the build. Go put it over here on this workbench. We did get something over here from PC Bay too. It's probably this, the EVGA DG76. Nice. We'll put that in the storage closet. I do want to check one thing though, just because. Let's go to cables. I just want to make sure they all say owned. I feel like I clicked on all of them, but I just want to make sure. Okay. Okay, I own them all. I own them all. Awesome. All right, let's get this case for the build. We'll put that over here. And this repair, where we need to replace the CPU and their hard drive. Okay. Get the side panel off of here. Let's go ahead and take this side panel off too. They want different colored cables. Plastic green. Plastic green. I thought they wanted colored cables that weren't what they have in here. So we need plastic green cables. Excellent. Get all these purple ones gone. And let's get the CPU cooler off. Get their CPU out. As well as... Does this hard drive come out of here? Oh, okay. From the... Why does this look like it should pull out for the hard drive? I don't know. I don't know. It probably doesn't. All right, CPUs fits this PC. Theirs was broken. We can get 29 bucks for that. Man, in PC Building Simulator 2, you don't get anything for broken parts anymore. That is $0. $0 back to you for broken parts. Let me get some thermal paste on the CPU, and let's get their cooler back on there. Was it that one? Hope so. I think it was. Oh, I'm not ready to cable yet. I'm not ready to cable yet. I need to put in the new hard drive. Theirs is broken. We'll get our $1 for that. And there's the 1 terabyte, not the 4 terabyte. That's for the build. That's for the build. Okay, they want plastic green cables. Ribbon plastic plain green. Get everything. Oh, that needs to be decabled there. Missing cables. Yes, I'm working on that. I'm working on that game. Okay. Think that was all the cables. They're all green. Think we're good. Let me go ahead and power this up. Hop into the BIOS. See if XMP needs to be on. It did. Oh, I do need a USB drive in here because this is a brand new hard drive. So before we do that, I needed to put in a USB so we can install the operating system. And it's nice and slow. They should have asked for a SSD upgrade as well. Okay. All right. I think we're good. Let me get the side panels put back on here. They got all this nice RGB in here, and then they've just got a solid side panel. You can't see any of it. Can't see any of it. Let's go put this in the delivery area. We can get started on this build to play Euro Truck Simulator 2. Get this off of here, and I think this, yeah, this needs to come off too. There we go. All right, let's get the motherboard in there. We've got this ASRock Z590M Phantom Gaming 4 motherboard. There we go. Let's get this ready for CPU and RAM. We got a CPU going in that I don't think I've ever built with before. We've got the i7-10700 non-K. I usually use things with K SKUs for overclocking, but I figured it would be fun just to build a basic PC that didn't need to be overclocked. Let's grab our RAM. We've got 2 sticks of this ADATA Spectrix D60G. RGB 16 gig, 3200 megahertz, so nice 32 gigs of RAM. Why does it look like there's extra space in between RGB and 16? Somebody got a little carried away with the keyboard when they were programming that one in. Oh, man. All right, let's get storage on here. We've got a 4 terabyte Seagate Barracuda. That gets mounted back here. And then we've got this Patriot Viper VP4300 M.2 2 terabyte with an aluminum heat shield. Hopefully that'll help keep it cool while it's running at those super fast speeds. All right, let's get some thermal paste on the CPU. We can get this cooler installed that I also haven't, I don't think I've used this one before. The Alpha Cool 280 millimeter AIO water cooler. Look at how thick that thing is, where the pump is. It's probably got some other kind of pump tech, so they didn't have to pay Asetek any money for reusing or using their proprietary build. Everybody wants to not have to pay Asetek, so yeah. I can understand why. It's kind of cool looking, though. And then these fans are pretty neat. I think they light up around the outside. So that's pretty neato. Okay. Graphics cards. We've got a 3070 from Zotac. The Amp Hollow. Never built with this card before. I know that for sure. Pretty cool looking card, though. It must be using a really short PCB because look at where the power connectors are here. And then the card extends out even further. Oh yeah, you can see it. The card ends right here. And then the cooler goes way on out. So it must be using like a Founders style PCB or something, because it's also short this way. Like the cooler comes way out this way and way out that way. That's an interesting build on that card. Okay, so what do we want to do for cables? Missing parts. Oh, I guess we need, if we're going to cable it up, we probably need a power supply. We've got the EVGA Supernova 1000 watt T2. I actually have this exact power supply on my computer right now. So yeah. Okay, now we can cable this up. Don't want to use green. Probably should have looked at some of those other colors that I just purchased, because I don't know what they are. But I definitely have a whole lot of cables, or cable colors available. Tight plastic white. I think that was one of the ones that is new. Man, I don't know. Maybe blue, since we're right here. Some sleeved plastic blue. This is blue. Maybe we can make all this stuff light up blue. Let's do that. We'll do blue. Okay. Now let me get this PSU shroud on here. I'm going to leave the glass off because it kind of adds a weird white tint to the outside. But I want to go ahead and get a USB drive in here and power this sucker on, hop into the BIOS. I'm sure I'm going to have to turn on XMP because I always do. There we go. We do not want to boot from the Seagate Barracuda. There we go. And we'll let this thing install the operating system, and then we'll probably put the lighting app on there. That was so fast. That was so fast. Get the lighting app on. And do something with lighting colors here. This card lights up really cool. I like the lines. Okay, select all. You know, I'm curious. I think that was the color that it was. Let's see, what would it look like if we made everything that color? Oh, I don't hate that. I don't hate that at all. So we'll take a look at it without the glass on, just because I think it looks a little bit nicer without all the glass. And then, oops, oh my gosh, I'm breaking this thing. Let me power this back on. I'm just hitting all the wrong mouse buttons. Let me get the side panel put on here and we'll take another look at it. Oh man. I like it. I think it turned out pretty dang nice. Pretty dang nice. All right, well, this thing is ready to go to the customer. Hopefully they will enjoy playing Euro Truck Simulator 2 on it. Let's collect some money. Okay, so here's the repair. 5 stars. My CPU is good as new, and they use brand new parts, which is always a good sign. Okay. And then for the build, this one here for Euro Truck Simulator 2. 5 stars. They seem great at building new PCs. Excellent. Okay, let's clear out these red dots. Anything good? Anything good? That seems really expensive for that 5900X, 6900 XT. I mean, it's not really a good deal. You're just paying full price. No. I don't know. We'll take a look. We got to go in here anyway because we need to check on our auctions and see what they're up to. I don't need that case. It's just a basic case. I definitely don't want that build. I just spent like, I don't know, $12,000 or something, $8,000, whatever it was on cables. So I'm good. I don't really care for that build either with the 1070. That's old tech. Or the 1080. Okay, so nothing this time. We're not going to order anything. Let's take a look at our auctions though. The first one's up to $872. We've got 1 day remaining on everything. I think we'll be lucky if this breaks $1,000. I don't even know if we're going to hit $1,000 on that. The next one's doing well though at $3,180, and the final one at $3,296. I can't complain. I can't complain at all. If you enjoyed this video, you guys know what to do. Hit that thumbs up if you liked it. The thumbs down if you didn't. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't done so already, and ring the bell so you get notified when a video goes live. Also, if you want to help support me and the channel, there's a link to my Patreon down in the description, or you can become a channel member, or whatever works for you. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Stay safe out there, guys, and I will see you in the next episode.